While we see everyone going up, everyone is very bullish, we see Tesla making a new low today, losing its key support levels, rejecting any possible bullish attempt to recover and seek higher levels. This is an alarming signal for Tesla, so let's see what's going on and of course what to expect next. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, and what's the main problem over here? Tesla is clearly bearish, mid and long term speaking. We have been making lower highs, lower lows since the previous top level last year in December last year. We see that we tried to reverse over here after this sharp collapse. However, we couldn't maintain the price above the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart. And right now, we are just trying to make a new low. We are losing the previous support level at $175. What's more, if we look at smaller time frames, for instance, you're gonna see another bearish secondary minor bearish pivot point over here after a quick and brief bounce over here again to the $182. So yes, we see two bearish chart structures on the daily and smaller time frames, as we can see over here, suggesting that yes, Tesla is about to collapse to even lower levels, unless, of course, if we see a miraculous reaction suggesting a bottom signal over here, but so far there is no such reaction. Tesla is clearly bearish, and in theory it is supposed to seek our next support levels, which we're going to talk about later. For now, bear in mind that this movement over here seems to be related to Tesla only. If we look at the indices over here, we see SPY going up. It is still extremely bullish. We are still above the most important support levels we have been describing here in this channel a lot, right? This purple trend line, the 21 EMA, the previous support area around $500. So these key support levels are very strong, and in theory it is not gonna be easy for SPY to actually reverse this bullish sentiment, especially while SPY maintains the price above our main support levels. QQQ is also very bullish. We see an ascending wedge over here, and yesterday we did a very nice bullish reaction right above the 21 EMA. Today we are not triggering this bullish reaction yet, but it is a quite promising one, and we are supposed to seek higher levels. Namely, we could seek the upper resistance level of this ascending wedge, right? Unless, of course, if we lose these support levels, if we lose this ascending wedge downwards, then okay, we're gonna seek $421 next probably. Now, I told you guys that Tesla is alone over here, right? It is alone, but that's not necessarily true, because there is another stock among the Magnificent Seven that is quite bearish, and this one is Apple. However, Apple looks a little bit better than Tesla, because unlike Tesla, which is clearly bearish, when we look at the weekly chart on Apple, we see that we are inside of a congestion. This is a kind of congestion, and we are about to reach the support level of this congestion. So it feels like, so far so good, we are still inside this congestion since July 2023. So yes, there is nothing new over here, right? Of course, a reaction is expected as soon as possible, as we are close to this support area. But the problem is that we don't see such reaction yet, but we should keep our eyes open over here. Now, unlike Apple, we don't see this going on Tesla. Tesla is going down on the weekly chart. If we look at the weekly chart over here, we see a descending channel, and we are on the verge of losing this descending channel's low, and that would be simply catastrophic. That would suggest that Tesla is insanely bearish, long-term speaking, and that Tesla has been bearish since, again, July last year, just like Apple, right? So it feels like July was the most important inflection point for Tesla and Apple, and other stocks as well, but for Tesla and Apple more specifically. And by losing this support support level. Nathan, what's the next technical support level on Tesla? Long-term speaking, on the weekly chart, $152. That's our next stop if Tesla actually loses this descending channel, all right? This descending channel's support level. And remember that I told you guys that Tesla is quite alone over here. Tesla is even alone within its own sector. If we look at other electric vehicle stocks, we see, okay, Lucid is also looking very weak, looking very pathetic over here. It is trying to lose the previous support level. Okay, it is very weak, but when we look at Rivian, for instance, Rivian, since the previous bottom level in February this year, it is going up roughly 20%. I know it is dropping since we reached the 21 EMA over here, which is supposed to act as a resistance level, of course, because, well, it is a dynamic resistance price level. It is the 21 exponential moving average. So, okay, we found the resistance level over here again, right? Just like we did over here, here, and here again, all right? So, we clearly found a resistance level around the 21 EMA, and we are dropping. However, we are still going up since February, since the end of February. When we look at NIO, since the previous bottom level in March over here, it is going up 24%. When we look at Xpeng since February is going up 28% from the previous bottom level, which occurred this month, I believe, right? Yes, this month, we are going up 14%, roughly. BYD, this one is just insane. Since the previous bottom level, it is going up 11%. Since the previous bottom level in February, it is going up 21%. It is making higher highs, higher lows. It is clearly above the 21 EMA. So, see, Tesla is in a very problematic situation because unlike the other stocks, it is making clear lower highs, lower lows, and it is losing its most important support level today. And if we don't see any meaningful, very good, great, insane, bullish reaction as soon as possible, yes, we're gonna probably seek our next support level, $150, which was the previous bottom level from April last year, all right? So that's gonna be a quite dramatic situation for Tesla. If this makes you worried, well, don't be, because if you do have a good and solid trading strategy, absolutely nothing in this market can make you anxious. And this is why you are invited to the top 5% project, because I can prove to you that if you have a good strategy, a good trading methodology, you can beat the market and you can achieve your so desired consistency by following a good strategy. We are the proof that you can beat the market with patience, with discipline. This is why we are the top 5%. Join the top 5% project. The QR code is right here on the left corner of your screen. Of course, you have 7 days free. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Join us over there. And remember to subscribe this channel and click the like button if you are enjoying this video so far. Now, Nathan, you may be asking, Nathan, what kind of reaction would convince you that Tesla is gonna avoid such bearish scenario to the 150s? Well, again, we gotta see crystal clear. One reaction that there is no way to deny, a very good, insane, bullish reaction, and preferably, of course, on the weekly chart, making a good bullish candlestick pattern, like a piercing line candlestick pattern. Even a harami above this support level would be acceptable to me. If it does a bullish engulfing, that would be just perfect. I don't believe this is gonna happen, all right? In my personal opinion, I believe that this is not gonna happen, at least a bullish engulfing, but if there is still time for us to see a very good bullish reaction closing above the 180s again, that would be just perfect. But right now, I'm so sorry, but there is no such reaction, all right? Of course, I will keep you guys updated every single day on this. So remember, subscribe to this channel, join the top 5% project. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.